Starting with the first question, and we can see that cube renders as it is. Going towards the code, I have this file that says that sends pre-computed, and that just pass on all the three matrices in this, and I do the multiplication here and update the whole multiplication in the vertex, I mean the buffer, and then only render the whole thing using that matrix. So basically I'm just computing everything in the CPU side and then just pushing this one thing whole into the graphic card. Going to the second question, where we were supposed to use that shader and reduce as much as possible using the 5 objects. Well, here are the 5 objects, and let's go to the code. Yeah, so you can see in there we were supposed to minimize everything in the draw function. So I have made this different thing in the draw function, in the draw scene function. I send the compute compute VP that does the multiplication of the view and projection and stores into the matrix, and then I use that matrix into the pre-computation only once. So the whole view into projection is done only once for the whole scene, and then it's reused in the world, and that's how it's actually done. That's it. So basically using that I have reduced the multiplications in the draw scene, and I've used the set the context of the cube for like a box first, and then rendered all the box first, and then I set the context to the pyramid, and then set the pyramid rather than setting context each and every time. Going towards the question 3, we were supposed to texture the unit pyramid with the same texture all the way, and there it is, the whole thing. I took the liberty to put on my own texture. I mean, the numbers helped me to figure out whether it was flipped or not. Basically it's the same thing. Going towards the question 4, where we were supposed to do the wait, this is question 4. No, this one's question 4. So question 4 we were supposed to, no, that's not question 4, this is question 3. There's so many projects on. Yeah, here's a lovely cube with all the textures all the way. And then going towards the question 5, where we're supposed to make the shader texture class and use that one to give the same cube. So I'll just run in the starting just to show that the output is same cube, I mean box with the texture. Going towards the code, that's the shader file. Here in the constructor we set the input layout, we set the buffers, destructor removing the things, set to the context, we set to the like the constant buffers, and also set the input layout for the vertex shader and the pixel shader, and we send the camera matrices, we update the resource, and the world matrices update the resource, we send the texture and set it to the context, and that also reduces the main thing. It also reduces the main code in the draw function over here. This whole thing goes into the comment after implementing this class, and basically gives the same output, and we can see that it renders the same cube. Going towards the further work, in the first question we're supposed to change the texture into the test 512.tga and makes the box, that's a unit box, and when we run we see that there's a same, it's not textured one, it's like a whole same color thing, shader work. So why does this basically happen? So when we go into the constructor of the model of the unit box, over here in the standard vertex we just pass the xyz and the colors. So when we say that the standard vertex, it uses this construct set function over here. So basically it sets the u and v both to be 0. So all the vertices are the set to have the 0th one in the uv. So it basically does not render any texture. It just takes the whole picture color that we send. And going towards the second question where we're supposed to do some research and the testing on machine, we can see this side it's a whole green thing. It's like the whole my fps is like 102 to 92 or something between that. And so basically this is by doing the normal thing. I'm not using the optimized shader one, and we can see that it gives like 92 to 100 fps, whereas on this side when I play it, I've used the that new one. Oh wait, it's not a new one. Wait. Okay, yes, after fixing it, so and this one is the optimized one where I get the FPS of 110, so not the major difference, but I get the FPS of 10 to 15 FPS. So that's it.